Hey, what's going on, everybody? Chris here. Hopefully your Wednesday is going great. Today we're talking about four gates that you need to get through, and you need to make sure that you kind of open to some degree. All of them, at least three, have to be open, but the fourth one is the one that really is the one that not many people know about. So you're gonna have to wait till the end to figure out what that fourth one is. But what we're talking about here is the four gates of success when it comes to reaching your weight loss goals. Now, this stuff seems to be a lot of a mystery as far as how to play the game, how to do things. And to be honest, some of it is. Some of it's a little bit challenging to find, like how to do some of those things. So when I go through this, if it's a little bit confusing, it's a little bit challenging, I'm going to try my best to explain it in a way that you can take these things, start using it today. But if it is something that you know that you need some additional help on, all you got to do is reach out to me. Go to jointrailblazers.com. Fill out the little form on there. You can schedule a time for you and I to have a conversation to get an idea of what you need to be successful and to start dissecting some of the things, especially it's opening up in door number 4, that is going to really help you get amazing results. And in fact, the more I think about it, the more that door 4 really is kind of like door number 1. But we're gonna go through this, and you're gonna see how this can kind of play out, and then I'll give you a little more of my take on that. So without further ado, let me hurry and share my screen. All right, so let me make me smaller. There you go. So we've got our 4. Oopsie, let me scroll out just a little bit, and let me scooch this down 1 second. Oopsies. Come on, zoom out just a little bit without giving it all away. There we go. Sweet. So we've got our 4 doors. Door numero 1, 2, 3, and 4. And each of these doors need to be open in order for, like, the water, let's say, to trickle in towards the end. Okay, the end is somewhere up here, right? So let me use this thing here and show you the first door. So now water is up at your door. Okay, it is sitting here and it wants to get in so they can fuel the dam, get you some electricity, what have you. Okay, the first door here, okay, if you want to write this stuff down, all you need is a piece of paper, write it down, and you can follow along with me. Okay, if not, no big deal. Okay, first door here that we need to go over is what is called extra. We'll put extra, and I stink at writing on here. Let me scooch this out the way. Protein, extra protein. Why this is important is that if we go way back in the day, 5, 6, 7, 10,000 years ago, okay, our body's requiring extra protein so that it knows that our body's safe, we're getting sufficient fuel, and that we're able to maintain our muscle mass. When we're losing muscle mass, it is not a good time for us to want to get rid of fat. Okay, so we need to hold on to our muscle. So by getting an excess or the amount of protein that you need per day is going to allow you to do that. Now, for typical people, that ranges quite vastly. And how we play at the Trailblazer Fitness Academy is we don't count macros. But if you were to count macros, you would be somewhere between 0.8 and 1.2 per pound of lean mass that you need to have for your protein. More than that, it's great too. So if you're 100, let's say you're 20% body fat and 160 pounds, that means your lean mass is somewhere in the ballpark of like 140 something, 138. So 0.8 to 1.2 of that would get you exactly where you need to go. Okay, so there's that. Now, once that's done, okay, then this door opens and magically the water can start filling up this area here and getting to the second door. Okay, the second door is lower calories. Again, why is this important? Well, in order for you to, stop. In order for you to have that thing pop up, in order for you to lose weight, you have to eat less than what you burn each day. That has to happen, okay? Regardless if you're gaining weight, and you're not sure why, it's because of that. You're eating more than you're burning. Even if it's like, I'm not eating a lot, you're still eating more than what you're burning. It has to happen unless you don't abide by the laws of thermodynamics and universal rules, which you would be a unicorn and you'd be the one and only in the entire world. And you should be in a lab somewhere seeing what's going on, okay? But because you are not that, you're eating more than what you're burning each day. So you eat less than what you burn each day. Very simple way to find that out. All you do is go to Bayes Metabolic Rate Calculator, estimate your activity level, and eat less than that. And then for further confirmation, you hop on the scale, for about a month, and then you'll see your weight continue to go down every single day, and you know you're in a calorie deficit. Bingo, bango, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Next, you go to the next thing. Okay, here's the cool part. This is where a lot of people miss. Most diets miss this sort of situation here. On this one, this is getting your vitamins and minerals. Okay, super important to get your vitamins and minerals in. Okay, because follow this train of thought here. Your body wants to be safe. You have little stoppage points in your body that will say, hey, I don't feel safe. I don't feel secure. So I'm going to shut down and not do things like I should. And that happens in our psychology as well. Okay, a group that I support a lot, it's Bikers Against Child Abuse. They go to courtrooms, and they go to that courtroom and they say, hey, the bunch of bikers in the back, so that the kid that's there, after they've met the kid, obviously they just don't just show up out of the blue, but after they met the child and they like meet them and say, hey, we're your guardian angels, we're going to be there to help make sure that you're safe, all these sorts of things, the kid feels safe enough to literally say the events that happened to them in front of their abuser, so their abuser can go to jail, right? It's something we know, right? If you feel safe, you're able to be more vulnerable. You're able to do the things that you know you should do, like get somebody locked up in jail for beating you, right? Same thing happens here, okay? But our body does it in different ways. It'll start, instead of you just burning fat, what it will do is it actually shuts down fat burning centers, and more importantly, gets rid of excess calorie burn. So think your nails don't grow fast, your skin gets brittle, your eyes start to deteriorate, your hair starts falling out, things like that. Essentially, it shuts off everything that's non-essential for life, which is basically your brain, your heart, your liver, and that's pretty much it. Everything else is kind of put to the wayside. No cells are repaired. Nothing really gets maintained, and things start breaking down. But in the immediate right now, we need to allocate all resources to those things. So if we do not get our vitamin and minerals in, guess what? That thing does not open. But let's assume you're doing the things you should, and magically it is. Now we're stuck to door number 4. Okay, door number 4 is a bundle of stuff. It's all under one umbrella, which is why this water, when just doing those 3, you'll see that you'll get results, and it'll seep and it'll go and it'll go. But the rate in which these things have the most potential is all set in stone by door number 4. And door number 4 is the psychosomatic things, okay? Think of door number 4. Let me see if I can scooch. I don't think it's going to let me. See, can I zoom in an area? No. Okay. So door number 4, will let me scooch at all? Let's see. Maybe this will. Okay. Door number 4. Okay. Come on, zoom in. Goodness. Zoom. Wrong way. Zoom in. Scooch. Okay. Door number 4 is stuff like water. Oh gosh, that looks terrible. Let's try it again. Water. Sleep. Stress. Exercise. Sorry, this thing is being so funky. Sorry, hopefully you guys can hear me. It's like jumping all over the place. What's going on? Exercise. What else would it be? Sodium content, like electrolytes. I guess that's kind of vitamins and minerals, same thing. Yeah, this is jumping all over the place. I have no idea what's going on. Sorry about that. That's like pretty crappy handwriting for this, but that looks terrible. That says exercise, and it definitely doesn't say exercise. So stuff like that, beliefs, those sorts of things. Now, the more that we get these things in line, we can track these very simply. Water intake, sleep, stress, blood, stress, exercise, right? Literally doing the workouts. Okay, those things. And the more that those things are lined up, magically, water can flow more conveniently, okay? Which is why in our program is that this is not just some fitness program. This is not just some weight loss program. This is I want to see you get amazing results long-term, make your body feel and run well. And we need to focus on these things as well. Sleep, stress, environment, people, emotions, those sorts of things. So this is the 4 gates. You open these 4 gates and magically results are going to come to you, period. It's impossible for them not to. Okay, physiologically, it's impossible. And so if you're struggling with any 4 of those, okay, you need to look at the protein, look at your calories, look at your vitamins, minerals, and start adjusting them. And now there are some things when it comes to like calorie amounts and what foods you should be eating and what quantities and all those things, okay, that allow, again, these doors to fully open up all the way. And which is the secret, I won't call it secrets, I'm telling you, it's the reason why we're so successful is that we can look at these doors and I can say like, hey, protein door, easy one, get people eating more protein, you're going to be losing weight fast. This is why people in the beginning of the program lose, like I have multiple people that are down 10, 15, 20 pounds in the first month, not because anything other than they're eating more protein, their calories are pretty dialed in, they're getting their vitamins and minerals. It's not a secret. It's just a matter of doing the stuff. And then once we start hitting roadblocks down the line, that's where the water, the sleep, the stress, the exercise, the beliefs, those things that really start playing a more pivotal role, and and how we can keep the results flowing consistently, month over month, week after week, boom, 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 just doing those simple things. Anyways, that's it for me. If you have any questions, of course, just comment down below. If you found this useful, please share it with your friends. If you're on YouTube, like, subscribe, all these things. I do one of these videos about a week. And that's it for me, guys. Have a great friggin' day. And